When I was little, I was over at the first Cop Easter egg hunt theme park. Yes, Easter was my favorite time of the year, next to Christmas. And so I was there, and I was trying to find an egg. I picked up an egg. It was a purple and yellow blue Easter egg. Of course, it's nowhere in sight. I couldn't find where the Easter Bunny was, since I was actually at a big, huge theme park.
Guy! Hey, what are you doing with my ear? Get me out of your mouth, you squat! Don't you see? I am not going to stand being in your mouth. I know I'm a candy and all, but I don't want to be in your stomach. Put me out, you squat!
Yes. Just like all kids, I believed in the Easter Bunny. But for some reason, I couldn't find him.
Hey, did you hear me? If you don't spit me out, you're going to be in big trouble.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Candies don't talk. Well, for some reason, this one did. And then little did I know that when I was there picking up my Easter egg, right next to me was the Easter Bunny. I turned and looked at him, and he gave me a pink Easter egg. He was big, but almost my size, but a little taller than me. I just couldn't believe it. And then he said to me,
"Well, you're going to have a real good Easter. Just keep on being a good boy, and you've been very good this year. Now, can you promise me to be a good boy? Just like you are for Santa for Christmas? Be a good boy for me for Easter."
I was so speechless, but I started saying,
"Yes, Mr. Easter Bunny, sir. I'll be good." "Hey, Mac, he's lying. Will you tell him to spit me out of the ear? I mean, come on, he's got me by the ear. Tell him to spit me out already, will ya? Hey, Mac!"
Yeah, well, I never been known by being called Mac, but, I think for one thing, remember, kid, I'm always watching. And I'll always be looking forward and seeing you every year.
Now run along and have a wonderful Easter. That's it? That's all you got? Hey, Mark, tell the kid to put me down. He's got me by the ear. I don't care if I am sugary or not. You big clown. Tell him to put me down. Go ahead and put me on the naughty list, then, will ya? But you do not let him get away with biting me on the ear.
I was just so excited to see the Easter Bunny that I actually could not believe it. So I went on and kept on swinging as the years go by.
Oh, hey, cut it out, doggone it. Drop me, you savage. You cannibal. Put me down, you naughty boy. Hey, Mr. Easter Bunny, you have to put him on the night list, you hear? Yeah, put me down.
So, after years went, I stopped believing in the Easter Bunny. When a child turns 12 years old, the days of believing in the Easter Bunny are over. Same with Santa Claus, not real. As for the rabbit hanging out of my mouth, I believe it was just my imagination, and imagination will work on kids and they will believe anything. The Easter story that I was taught wasn't the Easter Bunny hopping door to door every Sunday morning dropping off Easter baskets. The original Easter story, is Jesus' death and resurrection. So I began feeling what I believe is the Easter Bunny is less real than Jesus. But you know, Shiloh, I'm not a jerk. Kids should enjoy being kids because God created each of us with imagination. Coffee menu, know your coffee. Espresso, steamed milk, milk Ford espresso, whiskey espresso. Whiskey espresso. I wonder if that's why my coffee tastes unusual. Okay, Shiloh, let's go. I still love egg hunting. Winnie the Pooh Easter egg. How awesome is that? Shiloh, I got me a Winnie the Pooh Easter egg. checking Facebook, a lot of images of Easter egg hunting and the Easter Bunny. Facebook login. Facebook is getting to be a drama zone nowadays. Mark Zuckerberg should do away with drama where people are calling out with their stupid drama comment replies. Police commenting, I call it. The only time people should be allowed to reply comments is if they're on friends list. But oh well, enough about Facebook and the anonymous posting in groups. It's time to get back to Easter.
Alright, so everyone's been talking about this app called Flip. I just downloaded it and posted one video, and one video right here, you see, you made $50 off of one video that I just posted. If you didn't know, Flip is a new app where you can get paid to scroll, paid to review products, and paid just for regular posting your videos. Hey, that sounds good to me. I'll get paid to post all day. So this honestly seems to be this new way for creators. You don't need 1 million followers, you don't need to be some big icon. You can just start posting and benefit from that. Get money in your pocket. Imagine making a couple extra bucks a month. It could be $50, it could be $100, it could be a couple $1,000 extra just for posting regular videos. Like I said, I've never done this before. I never downloaded the app until just now, and I made $50 off of one video.
Look, Shiloh. He's a real special bunny. I'm petting a bunny rabbit and Shiloh is not looking. Amazing, huh, Shiloh? Shiloh, remember the that egg I showed you in the forest, the Winnie the Pooh egg? Take a look at this one. Shiloh, I miss my life as a kid. Even at this time of year, I wish the Easter Bunny existed. And I wish we met him.
Oh my goodness. I remember him. Boy, he was such a cute kid when he was little. But he doesn't believe in me. He's all grown up and he doesn't believe in me anymore. How sad is that? I can't have him thinking that. I gotta do something.
Shiloh, we are going to go fishing. Come on.
Never in my born day did he ever deny. I never thought he would ever deny me, even after he met me. I've got to go with him. I've got to catch up with him. I've got to do something about this.
Shiloh, I do miss the days of being a kid, but I know now that when I was near the Easter Bunny, it was just a man in costume. But even if the Easter Bunny was real, I am beyond age.
Oh, is that so? You are beyond age?
Yes, and who are you?
Oh, well, I'm just a fellow rabbit who actually, well, let's just say that I overheard what you were saying. And I couldn't help but overnotice that you said something about once believing in the Easter Bunny.
Yes, I did. I'm supposed to, by the way. Yes, I did.
Oh, nice costume, by the way. Costume? What costume are you talking about? This is my tuxedo. Ah, with all the rabbits. It was actually created. It was actually made for me by my wife.
Oh, wow. She really has good material.
Oh, thank you.
But I was talking about your rabbit suit. I'm sure if you look around for kids, they will be excited.
Rabbit suit? Oh no. This is not a rabbit suit.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is I'm a talking rabbit.
A talking rabbit? Shiloh, I think I accidentally put whiskey in my coffee this morning.
Whiskey in your coffee? Why is that?
Because because I know you're not really here, and I'm seeing things because by accident I am drunk.
Well, I have to say this. What you put in your coffee was not whiskey, and you're not drunk.
Okay, how do you know about my coffee? You weren't there.
Well, okay, never mind about that. I saw you over at the Easter Bunny place today earlier, and I just couldn't help but notice you, but you didn't notice me. It was with all the pink flowers, and you were looking at the Easter eggs, and so since I just thought I would follow you along and say hello. You see. Okay, do you fish? Oh, I could fish. I can do anything that you would probably want me to do. But right now, I didn't really come for fishing. I just came to talk to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, well, let me just tell you about myself. My name is Peter Cottontail. Nice to meet you, Peter Cottontail. I never thought I would meet a talking rabbit. So, are you telling me that you do not believe in the Easter Bunny? Actually, I, on the other hand, am a rabbit that loves Easter, and, you know, I love to just make the kids happy and everything, you know. And, kids, you know, love me and everything. I bet they do. But if you are on a mission to make the kids happy, what are you doing here? Are you telling me you believe that you're the Easter Bunny? Oh, I didn't say anything like... I didn't say I was the Easter Bunny. I'm just a rabbit that loves Easter. Like the Easter Bunny, I actually do make kids happy. But what if I told you that I was the Easter Bunny? How would you react? I wouldn't know how to react. No, how to react. Really how to react. How to react. I wouldn't really know how to react. Well, you didn't know how to react when you found out you were talking to a talking rabbit. You still think you're drunk, don't you? Yes, to tell you the truth, I believe I'm drunk. But if you say you're the Easter Bunny, you can be whoever you want. Well, would you mind coming with me? Where to? Well, why don't you just let me lead on? And take your dog Shiloh with you, too. Wait, I haven't even told you her name. Oh, well, no need to introduce. I already heard it. Come on. I want to take you someplace that I think would be a great hangout. My hangout. Okay, Shiloh, let's go. Well, here we are. Nice place. Isn't it? It's my hangout. You know, Easter is my favorite time of the year. I can see that. Is Easter your favorite time of the year too? Yes. So, I do have a question. Okay. Do you believe in the Easter Bunny? I don't know. You don't know if you believe in the Easter Bunny or not? Well, that's what I just said. Okay, fair enough. You don't believe in the Easter Bunny. I take it you're trying to prove something to me. Oh, no, I'm not trying to prove anything to you. But you don't know if you believe in the Easter Bunny or not.
I don't know if I believe in the Easter Bunny, but I know that you have to believe in something in life. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe there is a God that created this world. Jesus is also the reason why we celebrate Easter, death, resurrection. It didn't involve any such thing as an Easter Bunny. It didn't involve any such thing as an Easter Bunny. I guess that answers my question then. That last phrase of involving such an Easter Bunny. You don't believe in the Easter Bunny. That's correct. Well, to be honest with you, I believe in the Easter Bunny. But I also do believe in God and Jesus. Yes, Jesus actually is the reason why we celebrate Easter. You know, part of my time of when I, meet with kids, I actually question them on what Easter means to them. There are some that there are some that even tell me that they do believe in God and believe that Jesus Christ came first. And I even pointed out. So I guess kids look up to you, believing you to be the Easter Bunny? Of course, why not? Well, Mr. What did you say your name was? I am Peter Cottontail, but you can call me Peter. I really don't prefer to be called Mr. Cottontail. I, however, am on the first name basis. Okay, Peter, Okay, Peter. Well, I wouldn't wreck a child's imagination if they believe in the Easter Bunny. That's okay with me. I don't tear down kids and their beliefs.
Well, it's not just their beliefs, it's my belief too. Well, since you've been honest with me, I'm going to be honest with you. I not only believe in the Easter Bunny, I am the Easter Bunny.
Okay, that's fair enough. But at least you're honest with me.
Well, to be honest, there was a little boy that I remember that did once believe in me. I'll never forget him. I never will forget that little boy.
You remember kids you talked to?
Yes, my friend, I do remember kids that I talked to. Would you like to hear a story about this little boy that I speak of? And I think that you should hear about him.
Okay, well, why not? We are getting to know each other.
Why don't you go ahead and pick out one of those eggs? They're mine to give. While I tell you the story about a little boy that reminds me of you.
Okay, Peter. This is Peter Cottontail. Actually, if you want to know who this little boy is, this little boy is you, Brian. Okay. You know my name. You know my name. And we met as a kid. And you met me as a kid. Okay, you know my name, and you met me as a kid. I know it all because I am the Easter Bunny. Yes, we met a long time ago. Get on with the story.
It was over at the first Cop Easter egg hunt theme park. That day when you came by and I watched everything that you did. You were such a huge fan of me. You definitely believed I existed. Without a doubt. I even saw you picking up one of the eggs. And that day, you were looking for me. At the same time, you were hunting an egg. I wonder where the Easter Bunny is. Hey, kid, will you do me a favor? And will you drop me out of your mouth, please? I don't prefer for you to have my ear hanging out. You see, kid, you little squirt, I love my ear, and I need my ear to hear, you know that? Now please take me out of your mouth. Hey, kid, are you even listening to what I'm saying? If you want the Easter Bunny, you know, if the Easter Bunny sees you with a rabbit hanging out of his mouth, he's going to really flip out, you know. He's going to think you're going to eat him next. You want him to do that? I wouldn't think so. And you're going to be in big trouble if you don't listen, boy. Hey, kid, I'm over here. By that time, I gave you your egg. And I told you that you were going to have a real good Easter. It was a pink egg that I actually blessed you with. And the little the little candy rabbit that was hanging out of your mouth was actually going ballistic, and he called me Mac. Tom, hey Mac, will you tell this kid to put me down? Seriously? And I told you to keep on being a good boy and always keep believing. Hey, Mac, come on, tell the kid to take me out of his mouth, will ya? Mac! The thing is, little rabbit, you are a purple candy. No fair, Mac. I don't want to be eaten. Will you tell him to stop? And then after that, you went ahead and you started playing in riding around in the teacups, one of your favorite rides. Okay, Max, seize the deal. Come on, take me out and drop me out. I'm not kidding at all, Mac. Mac, put the squirt on the naughty list. Well, why would I want to put him on the naughty list when he's been a good boy? I don't want to be in his mouth. And I would never forget that Easter. And that was when you believed me. Actually, I remember that day when... Yes? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable, but it's true. You remember that day when I saw you and that silly little purple candied rabbit actually came to life. If you want to know how that rabbit came to life, it was actually by Easter magic, since candies really don't talk. But anything is possible to happen on Easter. And I told you to never stop believing in me. And I think you made a promise that you wouldn't stop believing in me. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I did promise, but as years went by, I stopped believing.
You stopped believing because at the age of 12, when you didn't see me again for the longest time. Come on. Let's go.
Download and chat with your AI friends.
Tired of trying to go viral or get millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram to make money? There's an easier way.
So actually, you made a promise to me that you just couldn't keep.
Listen to me, please. I just grew up and times change.
I know that. And you're not the only one either.
So where have you been through the years of my growing up? It would have saved me from turning into a non-believer.
Well, I'm sorry that I haven't been around. But I've been extremely busy too. You know, busy, my job as an Easter Bunny. But it's not like I've neglected you or anything.
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't. Kids would grow up and stop believing in me once they hadn't seen me in quite such a long time.
But as a small boy, you were my hero that I looked up to. You stopped believing, you didn't just stop believing in me, you also stopped believing in Santa. But then again, I'm not really the main important part of Easter. Not that I'm trying to tear myself down, but it is understandable. The story of Jesus' death and resurrection makes it more important than my story. And what's more important than believing in me is believing in God. And I think what's disappointing. Sure, I mean, I was disappointed when I found out that you no longer believed in me. But what's more disappointing than not believing in me would be not believing in God. And if you didn't believe in God, then I think that would disappoint me more. So you are not upset? Of course I'm upset. Only because you broke a promise to me. But also, then again, I'm grateful that you believe in God, because what's worse than denying the Easter Bunny would be denying Jesus. And the important thing of being an Easter Bunny is my leading to God. You know, God actually has a plan for all of us, including me. And He had a plan for you and still has a plan for you. I have also dressed as you. Yes, I know you did. But not to take your place. No, I know. I remember how you always dressed as me, and it was really amazing. Pretty cool. Well, as you are aware, that when a child gets to be about 12 years old, he or she is going to just feel too old to even trick or treat, too old to sit on Santa's lap and tell him what they want for Christmas. And of course, too old to believe the Easter Bunny exists. But see, even though I became an adult and stopped believing, I thought it would have been awesome that I would make it part of tradition just to dress up as an Easter Bunny myself and get my picture taken with kids. Shiloh would be with me, of course, part of the fun. It was an Easter Bunny house that I stayed in, which was known as an Easter Bunny home. And by the looks of it, the way the town was, it kind of looked like it was more of from the Candyland game.
So you actually just took your dog everywhere with you?
Kids would have imagination of just trying to figure out what the Easter Bunny looks like. So, they would believe what they would want. Believe that the Easter Bunny could have a dog of his own. Shiloh would have her Easter adventure with me. And it would be Shiloh meeting the Easter Bunny. But one day, no kids came. And I thought, it was no fun just sitting around and doing absolutely nothing. I looked outside where I was staying, and there was just no kids. So a thought came to mind of what I would do. It was no use in staying there. It was getting to be pretty useless. Come on, Shiloh. We are leaving.
Bunny, you're so funny with your twitching nose. Bunny, 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 you're so funny from your head to your toes. Bunny, 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 your ears are funny. They're too big for you. Bunny, 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 though you're funny, everyone loves you. Oh, you're pretty bunny. May I come near? Can I hold you and touch your ear? Pretty bunny, I love you so. Stay with me, oh please don't go. Bunny, 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 you're so funny with your twitching nose. Bunny, 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 you're so funny from your head to your toes. Hippity hop, hippity hop, hop. You must go your way. Hippity hop, hop, hippity hop, hop. Hip, hip, hop, good day.
I think you did a good job as the Easter Bunny. Probably not as good as you. I'm an actor, and you're the real Easter Bunny. Yeah, true. Well, heck, nobody could beat me. But people do try. It isn't always easy to win kids. How do you know that? You never have that problem. I found you. I was a small boy. I even believed in you.
Yes, that's right, you found me. But how I know all this is because I'm the Easter Bunny and I know everything. Look, I watch how people how people are doing good when they are me. Nobody could ever beat me because they are not the real Easter Bunny. People love kids. You love kids. You were once a kid yourself.
Yes, sir.
I'm not holding it against you if you don't believe in me. There are some people that stop believing me the minute they get older. I know, I've seen it, you know. And that's because I've never really had much time. I'm a busy rabbit. I haven't really had much time to show myself around. You know, I'm 300 years old. I know I don't look it, but I'm 300 years old. And I am still young.
Well, that is a shocker. I never met anyone at 300 that would be still young at your age.
Yes, it is a very, very gift. A blessing. I was blessed, you know, even to become an Easter Bunny. I wasn't always a Easter Bunny either, you know. But I had a blessing to where I was anointed as an Easter Bunny. Since, well, you know, Easter really wasn't for me. You know, I wasn't really, I loved Easter, don't get me wrong. I'm not how Easter got started, really. But I was the chosen rabbit to be sharing about God. At the same time, I would be leaving around eggs. You have heard of the story of the empty egg. And the empty egg
Empty egg?
Yes, empty egg. You know, kids would be disappointed if they did not find anything in that egg. Not a jelly bean or a chocolate candy or maybe a little small toy. Or maybe a dollar bill. Anything that a child would expect. He or she wouldn't be able to find in those eggs that I leave around.
You have done that to children? Why?
Not to disappoint, but I actually do dwell on parents that will teach them what the empty egg would represent. The empty egg represents the tomb after Jesus rose from the dead. When the disciples found out that the body was gone, that's what an empty Easter egg is like. The rest of the Easter eggs would all be full, and one Easter egg would be flat out empty. There really is no need for anyone to be disappointed when there's plenty of eggs. One empty egg really doesn't hurt, does it?
True, one empty egg wouldn't hurt. I do have a cousin who is a jackrabbit. See, my aunt, she went ahead and she married it. She fell in love with this jackrabbit dude, and then they had a son, of course. And nowadays, this son, who is my cousin, he totally hates me. Oh, I never knew you had an aunt. You never asked. Hates you? Why hate? He hates me because because I became something that he could never be. You know, there has never been any such thing as an Easter jackrabbit. So we used to, don't get me, for one thing, a long time ago we were very close until I got the blessing of being the Easter rabbit, the Easter bunny. He was never, he wasn't, when he found out that I became an Easter bunny, he never wanted anything to do with me again. I spent so many years with him, taking turns. I'd sleep over at his house and he'd sleep over at mine. And then a time came when he found out that I became the Easter bunny. He never, and I mean never, had anything to do with me. And especially even now, he still won't have anything to do with me. Wow, a grudge for that long from your cousin. Bad family blood, I'm afraid. And there's not a thing I could do about it except keep on trying to leave an Easter basket for him. But you don't feel like you're wasting your time? Absolutely not. He's my cousin. I gotta keep on reaching out to him no matter how many times he resists me. I have to keep reaching out, never turning my back on him. The same way as when Jesus reaches out to people who reject him. Although I'm not God, but I want to be passionate and I want to be loving. I could forgive him no matter how he has hurt me, no matter how he has angered me. I could still forgive him. I will admit that I'm angry with him. I will admit that there is times where I wanted nothing to do with him. But I gave that to God. Well, it is extremely hard. If I did not forgive Jack, even though he's not asking for me to forgive him, but if I did not forgive him, what kind of example would I be setting in front of my kids that I show around the world? Even hate is in adults. Exactly, because kids grow up from being hateful as kids to hateful adults. No matter what, I still pass along. I still give him an Easter basket. Heck, I even wrote him a letter. I wrote him a letter and placed it in a basket. Like, I'm so sorry that you hate me. I'm so sorry that this blessing that has been put on me has made us separate. But I'm not apologizing because it's my fault or I'm doing anything wrong. I'm saying I'm sorry because I'm sorry for how he feels. I would not want to do anything to hurt my cousin. I wouldn't want to do anything to hurt my family. Well, can you imagine if your wife had a best friend and her best friend decided not to be friends over small misunderstandings? I don't have to imagine it. I don't imagine anything because I see it all. Oh, right. Yes. That's absolutely correct. I'm an Easter bunny. I see how it happens. You're referring to certain people that you know, to where a friend would decide not to be a friend over a small misunderstanding, and you want to do something about it, but you can't because that friend refuses to let you help. And that's what you're going through. Exactly. And I'm sick and tired of people overreacting and getting blocked online instead of hearing me out and or rejecting my help. Believing nothing can be fixed. What friendship doesn't have misunderstandings? Name one. You know, that's impossible to name. Everybody has a misunderstanding. People should fix their problems. And sometimes people don't. Sometimes people just don't want to. Exactly. And we cannot make anybody like anybody. Yeah, apparently. And that is because if people are going to reject help, then that's because people like that would rather just throw friends away and make the friendship like it was garbage, make the friendship like it was nothing at all but a hoax since day one. You know, if this is happening to the one you love, that's not, you know, and nothing can be done between her and her friend. That's because her friend was her friend was never really a friend. Also, jealousy of relationships, making haters out of friends and friends into haters. That's the problem with society, people in life. And you have had your fears of making friends now because you think that the new people that you meet would treat you the same way. But I'm your friend. And it's different because not only am I the Easter Bunny, I'm a friend to everybody. I make family out of family. I adopt everybody as if they were my niece, my nephew, kids of my own. They can be anything to me. Heck, they can call me uncle. That sounds just like Walt Disney.
Exactly. And you see how the way Disney's being ran today. With only those that care about money, when Walt wasn't worried about all the money he was making. The world has cancer, and that cancer is hate. Yep. Well, the only least you can do now for the friend that doesn't want you or the one you love anymore is just pray for that person. I do. I have. Good. People online just love to be the block queen. Problems never sorted or solved. Just let everything rot. Well, Jesus died for everyone. Enemies, people that put him on that cross, people that, not only people that love you or love you, but even people that hate you, people that hate Jesus, people that hate everybody. Which is why we need a savior. Hey, exactly, yes. I don't push my cousin to talk to me or like me. I don't make him do any of those things. And I do let him know that in the letter. Only God knows what he's thinking in his mind. Yes.
Well, Peter, I'm sure that I'm taking up all your time. Don't let me stop you from your work. Oh, no, no, no. You are not taking up all my time. I like having you and Shiloh around. Besides, it's her first Easter, to where she gets to meet the Easter Bunny. Yes, it is. I just know how busy you are. Actually, it's my lucky time, too, because I have meeting up with you after all these years since you were a kid and solving an issue of knowing that you stopped believing in me. I was thinking that I would take you along with me to meet people, to go around and see how I handle kids and even join me with Easter parties. You and Shiloh are both welcome. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Why would it be a bad idea? You're going to be there, and you're going to be just watching me and be right by my side with Shiloh while you see me with the kid, hanging out with the kids. I really would like to have you with me. Yes, I appreciate the offer. But people today are nuts, and my main worry is that people will think I'm kidnapping kids. If they see Shiloh and I with you, they will probably think I'm trafficking them with bait. Ha! Trafficking them with bait? I'm not sure why that's funny. I'm not laughing at you, but I think that would be crazy. But then again, I will have to prevent that from happening. You're probably right.
That's why I actually do have a plan. I'm going to need you and Shiloh to come along with me. Please, I'm pleading with you, and I'm begging you to do this. I have something that will actually help. Prevent them from thinking that you're trafficking them, using me for bait, which you're not, but to make things easier. I think I have something better that will make you look like you're working with me. Then I'm in. Excellent. Well, let's see if your dog is ready to go, and then I'll take you where I think this would be great. Just follow me, and I'll make you look like you're working for me yet, and you'll love what I'm going to do. Also do this for Shiloh, her adventure with an Easter bunny. To also make it easy for you, let's just say you're doing it for her too. Okay. Excellent. Shiloh, are you ready? I believe she is ready. So here we go. Now, this is going to be where I will do my own magic trick. Anything is possible with an Easter bunny. And I can't do any of this without eggs. Eggs, close your eyes, and I'll show you. Now open your eyes, my son, and you will see what I have done. Bippity boppity boo. For the record, I am not your son. What's the meaning of this? Well, you said you were worried about being made to look like a kidnapper, and so you don't have to worry about it anymore. You are now officially an Easter egg.
An Easter egg? This was your plan? Come on, I have been your hero ever since you were a kid, even though you stopped believing in me. But I want to take you and Shiloh on an adventure. This so it can help you not feel like you're going to kidnap anybody. You'll look like you're working for me, which now you are. I never thought I would turn into an egg. Anything is possible with the Easter Bunny. Just like with God, all things are possible. Right. You just experienced something new. Try something new. Life, my dear boy, is all about trying something that you've never tried before in your life. You become an Easter Bunny. You are what you are on the inside, but on the outside, you're an egg. You're a human, and I have not changed that. Although I can say that this is not a costume. But this is my way of transforming you into an egg to protect you from being made to look like what you're afraid to look like. You're right, you know. You could be made to look like a kidnapper. And if I don't make you, you're in trouble if I don't make you this Easter egg. You got a point. I know I've got a point. Yes, I am a human. Just like boys are boys from the beginning. And girls are girls. A girl will be born as a woman. And a boy will someday be a man. You can't change what's inside you when you should know two genders, not one. Well, exactly. The inside of you
is always what matters. Like inner beauty that can just glow right through you. Every boy is going to remain what he has been born to be. Growing up not into a woman, but growing up into a man. A girl will be what she's meant to be. From girl to womanhood. There's nothing wrong with that, and there is no change in that, because your genes and blood, your skeleton, the inside of you is the one that matters more than your outside. Your outside, the outside of you would look terrible if you became something that you're not. Just like I'm a rabbit, and on the inside and out, I'm a rabbit. I never would want to make myself into the Easter chicken. Yes, that's very true. The Easter Bunny transformed me into a blue Easter egg. So what's the next plan? Well, we're going to go out and go see people and go see kids. It's all settled. I'm the Easter Bunny, you're an Easter egg, and you got a dog with you, so nothing can happen. I got you very well protected. Well, thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome. What's the idea with these running eggs? Well, they're going to be part of our adventure. This is Chocolate. He runs around a lot, and this is also purple Easter egg. Very designed, I think, with all that's on him. And then the one is he's the fried egg. And the bunny? Well, his name is Barney Bunny. Barney will actually be like my little assistant.
Peter, kids believe in one Easter bunny. They won't be expecting to see another. You know that, right? Well, no harm done. In fact, all bunny rabbits are very special. Every bunny rabbit feels like an Easter bunny. Of course, kids will be expecting only one rabbit. But bunnies are seen everywhere, and I mean everywhere. They will be able to tell the difference. So, this here is chocolate. Chocolate bunny at your service. And this here is fried egg. Oh, yeah, I'm a fried egg. Oh, what's going on? And this is none other than Purple Easter Bunny.
Yeah, Purple Easter Bunny, that's me.
Yeah, what's the deal?
And last but not least, Barney Bunny, who is going to be working along with us.
Huh. Yeah, Barney Bunny, at your service.
Oh, I feel a song coming on. And here is a song that you're going to love to hear. 1, 2, 3. How do you like your eggs? Do you like them chocolate? Do you like them fried? Do you like them as Easter purple eggs? Maybe you like your eggs poached or an egg on toast. How do you like your eggs? How do you like your eggs? Do you like them scrambled? Do you like them fried? Do you like to see an egg that's chocolate? Or would you like to see a man dressed as an Easter egg? I can say that would be pretty strange, but it is something you don't see every day. How do you like your eggs? Do you like them chocolate? Or do you like them poached? Do you like your eggs with ketchup next to your toast? Or do you like your eggs? Do you like your eggs that are plastic with candy, jelly beans, money, and toys inside of them? How do you like your eggs? How do you like your eggs? When it's the chocolate, you know that you love your chocolate egg. Your chocolate egg.
Hey, please don't eat me.
You like your fried egg for breakfast.
Hey, I resent that.
Do you like to paint your eggs? Why paint me? Or do you like to have regular eggs? How do you like your eggs? Thank you for sharing that. So now you feel better of going around as an Easter egg. Peter, I feel better already. Very good. Do we go or not? And your dog, Shiloh? She's ready. We're all ready. How do you like your eggs?
Act natural. Don't say anything. Let them say something. We'll surprise them.
No one notices us, but the Easter Bunny suggested we would not say anything. Let it be a surprise, LOL. Happy Easter, everyone.
I'm not sure that was even worth it.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither. Well, I don't know, Peter. I think I will have to agree with the Easter eggs and Barney.
Well, I wouldn't really consider it as a waste of time. Where we were was actually in a place where it was just a movie, and during a movie, you can't really say anything when you're watching a film. You gotta actually be a little quiet. It's kind of like being in a in a library too. You know, you gotta be a little quiet.
Right.
But I can tell you, in their minds, they actually said something about us being there, and they thought it was pretty cool and kind of hilarious when they saw a man egg.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Don't worry about it. I'm good. Hi. My day is going great. How about yours? Purple egg moving by itself. That's cool. Playtime at last. I was out with my dog today, and Peter Cottontail, the Easter Bunny, caught up with me. He transformed me into an egg. And then came the running eggs. And Barney Bunny. Hello, my good kids.
I transform him into an egg while he's out with me on my route. LOL, see? Having fun with the kids. Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna eat us! No, don't eat me. Oh no, uh-oh. One of the little girls want to eat the fried egg. You want to eat my friends? I think they do, Peter.
And performers can't be eaten. Definitely not talking eggs. I am from California. Yes. Oh, wow, cool. Landers. I've been there to Barstow. I love the McDonald's with the trains. Del Taco, yes. And that was the very first Del Taco in history. Opened in Barstow. He was going to call it Del Chicken originally. Linwood, I've been there. I lived there and then moved to Hinckley. I loved the Mexican food. That's awesome. That's very awesome. I love calico. Oh my. That's wonderful. Well, out there, apple trees are needed. Water was very difficult even when I was there. I ate at Plata's a few times. So it's still there? Business is still doing good after all these years. I'm happy to hear it. It was one of my favorite restaurants. Sounds like it. It's amazing on what's still there. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. Barstow is dead. They were losing it even then when I was there. Now it's worse. Man. That's what happens when they don't take care of the town. A lot have left. This is where we say our goodbyes now. You have done a real good job that you have actually earned that Easter basket. See, I told you it wasn't going to be so bad just going around with me and talking to people. And with you and that egg outfit, nobody would suspect a thing. It worked. Yes, it did, but is this goodbye? Yes, this is goodbye. I am letting you go, you and your dog, and we have our own separate ways. I have a lot to do and a lot of things I gotta do. Besides, you can't live with an Easter bunny, and the Easter bunny can't live with you. True. But from now on, you must try not to deny or doubt that I exist. And this time, can you manage to keep your promise? I was a boy that time. I know. But I think that you now have a change of heart. You just know who the real important part of Easter is. The one who died for each and every one of our sins. I may be the Easter bunny, but I am not. I am only a leader of what Easter really represents. Truth of it is, I have sins too. And only the Lord himself has no sin. Amen.
Hey, Mac, don't you think that having me in a human's mouth is actually a sin? Tell this camel toe to spit out my ear. Hey, Mac.
Just like old times when you were a little boy, a little screaming rabbit from your own lips would start screaming.
Good memories. Memories that are not to be forgotten but to be remembered. You got your basket? This is going to be an Easter that I believe that you're never going to forget. Hey, Mac, you got to put this guy on a naughty list. How can you even encourage him to do something bad like this by having me in his ear? Mac? Well, let me just put it to you this way. I am not Mac. I am Peter Cottontail. Whatever. Tell him to spit me out. I've got to run, so you and Shiloh have a wonderful Easter. You too, Peter, and thank you. No, my boy, thank you. Thank you for learning how to believe me once again.
Shiloh, did you see that? He vanished.
Yeah, he vanished, all right. Come on, you camel toe, spit me out. You even listening to me? All right, listen. The Easter Bunny said that he really enjoyed your time. Okay? Now for the love of Easter eggs, will you please put me out of your mouth? I don't need to be eaten up by you just because I'm a candy, you Mac.
Come on, Shiloh. Let's go pick up eggs.
Pick up eggs? Are you even listening to me? Mac? Ugh, camel toe, you don't listen.
Jack Rabbit would be known as Jack Ass as a last name Ass. Get it, Shiloh? But however, I hope the bad blood between Peter Cottontail and his cousin Jack Rabbit will end.
Okay, Mac. Will you please just spit me out?
Happy Easter, Shiloh.
Happy Easter. Huh. What kind of a crazy Easter movie am I in? Hey, you're gonna eat me now? No, no!
Sorry, I had to.